moving to drought in Thailand, Vietnam, and Malaysia, where they're reeling. It's the worst drought in the region in 40 years, and we are on the precipice of a major disaster if the rains don't arrive soon. Meanwhile, the same system that brought negative 40-degree chills to Turkey and only the second snowfall in a century to Baghdad has dumped tremendous depths of snow in Afghanistan, leading to deadly avalanches. The cold wave diving down into the United States broke cold records as well in the upper Midwest. Should be getting a bit warmer there this weekend. In one of the coolest stories we've heard in a while, some of those forever toxins we can't seem to get out of the water supply need only a bit of plasma for remediation. Using a plasma vortex, they're able to quickly, safely, and efficiently break down those toxic compounds electrically. Hazardous combinations of those fluoritic compounds just break down in the plasma. Well, folks, they have taken a better look at Betelgeuse. It's the shoulder of Orion in the sky, and indeed there are some fun things happening there. At 600 light-years away, it is most likely to just be a great show, and a show indeed is due. They say the shifting color and brightness profile indicates it is getting ready to go nova, and there certainly has been a tremendous amount of change at the star. The star itself is a beast. It's bigger than the entire inner solar system, and the ejecta it's throwing off has spread past where Neptune's orbit would be around our sun. And one must seriously consider if these micronova visible here are the show, the dimming due to dust and gas ejecta blocking our view. While we should not rule out a larger nova event there, we certainly do have a rational explanation for its dimming. And again, 600 light-years away is about 10 times farther than the nova extinction distance from Earth, generally thought to be around 50 light-years, but it would have some detectable cosmic ray effects. Now, sticking with disaster topics for a moment, we're looking at the recent record of magnetic excursions on Earth. Being about due for another and having Earth's field change like it hasn't in thousands of years is the coincidence that breeds concern. But back past about 72,000 years ago, with the flipping magnetism and the cooled lava flows from Toba, things become harder to see. The next officially known excursion before that was a terrible one, back about 115,000 years ago. They call it the Blake Excursion. There are hundreds of papers on it, and you can check it out if you want to, but it turns out that this period is also the last confirmed existence of Homo erectus. While the majority of the species had died out, the last remaining survivors resided in Indonesia, and we have evidence that their existence ended right when the Blake reversal occurred. We've now seen studies claiming Erectus and Neanderthal were wiped out during magnetic excursions, and again, here we are about due for another time-wise, and coincidentally the Earth's field is changing rapidly. The field is weakening and the poles have begun their shift. We've shown how there can't be more than 30 to 40 years left given the trends of the last 150 years, and so this is one of the most important topics we cover. There is more on that in the Cosmic Disaster movie linked below, and if you are catching up, the first serious plasma cosmology series video...